episode of Deep Thoughts
on Marketing.
I am one of your hosts, Jenny, with Jenny Be Creative.
And I'm Marianne with What's Up, Southwest Florida, and Teach Me Social.
Okay, girl, we're going to talk about social media platforms.
Oh my gosh.
There are so many, girl. OMG.
Yes, so we're just gonna talk the ones that tend to be used for marketing.
Okay.
Okay, because there's a whole bunch of other ones we could read it and Tumblr and all that stuff. But we're gonna talk about the big ones.
Let's talk about the
So
big
guess
ones.
who's number one?
Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
How do I
much-
know?
The platform you love to hate and hate to love. You know, we all have that love-hate relationship with Facebook. But 2.45 billion monthly users,
Wow.
active monthly users.
Wow.
That's a
What's
lot.
the next biggest? YouTube?
Yep, YouTube has 2 billion. That's a lot.
Nice.
2 billion monthly active users. It's a whole thing in and of itself. Instagram, want to guess how many Instagram has?
Less than Facebook.
Yes, very good. 1 billion. But they haven't been around as long. 1 billion, and that's gone up since, they've taken it over.
Yeah, Facebook does own them. So there's a whole that.
Yeah. Twitter?
Twitter?
Twitter,
have no idea.
330 million
Wow.
monthly active users.
Wow, and I'm sure that's waned and come and gone.
Yeah, it has, and and people on Twitter, they pop on, pop off, pop on, pop off. So it's kind of hit and miss. So that's why it's a totally different strategy on there than other ones.
All right, what else?
LinkedIn, 303 million. Pinterest, 300 million. Snapchat, 210 million. And the newcomer coming up from behind, we got a race here, is TikTok. And TikTok is in last place with, ladies and gentlemen, 65 million.
Oh, we're not on
monthly
TikTok. Okay.
Wouldn't we love to have a website that had 65 million active users on it? We would be so happy.
I would be done. I'd be good.
You just, marketing-wise, I'm not sure TikTok's really quite there yet, marketing-wise. And there's
There's some drama right now.
Yeah,
isn't there
there is. So, kind of take a look at
So
that.
be careful with that, especially if your kids are on it, because, it is for the kiddos.
Yes, it is.
Be conscientious. Google it and make sure it's right for them. And what else is there?
WhatsApp, it's owned by Facebook. And they do advertise on there. So there's 200 billion worldwide.
That's just not in your town. Sorry.
Monthly active users. Yeah, I kind of like WhatsApp, So,
All right.
but not every business is suited for every platform.
Okay, so should we narrow it down
Yes.
into
We
different?
could, how about if I give some examples?
Okay.
You pick a category and I'll tell you.
All right, deep thoughts. Retail.
Retail's a fun one. Retail is good on Facebook, Instagram,
Okay.
Pinterest, and Snapchat.
Sweet.
Depending on your demographics. Everything's about your target audience, your avatar, the demographics you're going after.
Exactly, and a lot of those are more visual based. So if you're selling, an intellectual property, there's no picture for that.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. Awesome. How about financial?
Financial folks, you need to be on Facebook,
Okay.
Twitter, and LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Twitter's real good because you can share a lot of little snippets of information.
Yeah.
Which is what
And LinkedIn shows your street cred business wise, right?
Yes, and a lot of financial only let people do Facebook and LinkedIn. There's some that won't even let their people do Twitter.
It is very important
Because they do it. That's kind of regulated financially.
It is. There's a lot of you can't say. Because I came from that industry and I don't know all about it. How about let's move on. Cars, auto.
Okay, so whether it's
Something.
auto repair or
Car sales.
auto sales, Facebook with the right strategy can work. Instagram,
Okay.
Pinterest. You could have different boards with different types of cars.
Different kinds of cars
Your
and interiors
Mustangs.
and all your little tchotchkes that you can
Exactly.
zhuzh your vehicle with.
Pinterest is kind of nice now. You don't always have to pin it from a website. You can actually upload. They've done that. That's been a change for a while now.
Yeah.
But maybe some people don't know that. And then YouTube. Videos.
Cars,
videos.
and
Showing how fast your car is.
Yeah, my husband is a Jeep Wrangler guy, and that's his go-to.
Is it?
Yeah.
So,
So I know all about that. In a different way. Okay, let's
One
move
more.
on. Move on. Healthcare.
Healthcare. So depending hospital, healthcare agencies, home health agencies, but generally Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, if you notice, Facebook is pretty much for all of them.
It is. It's kind
Twitter,
of generalized.
because
Yeah.
Twitter, because you can share statistics. You know, we've been seeing a lot of that lately, don't you think? And then
True.
Pinterest, depending on whether you're a
Your
home health
industry.
agency or your
Yeah.
doctor, you know, those kind of things.
Depends on that one.
So, yeah,
Oh.
usually I tell people start on Facebook. When you get that aced,
Move on.
move on.
Move on.
As-
Grow,
as you
expand.
as you grow, add 'em in. If you're going to start, then just start with just 2, but no more than 2.
Okay then. So we already talked about, and I mentioned my husband is a YouTube problem. So let's talk about who's on, men. Let's start with men. My brain is not working.
So if your target market or your avatar is a male,
Okay.
YouTube.
YouTube is
Men, yeah, that's the
no
only
place to
one
go?
where there's more men than women
that. Yeah.
on the platform. Teenagers.
Teenagers.
Want to guess where they are?
They are on TikTok and Snapchat and Insta.
Instagram.
No, Insta.
Is that
They
how-
don't even finish the word.
Oh, it's just Insta.
Insta.
Yeah.
There you go. And how about, a little bit older than that?
Yeah, okay, the next
Me.
one's up. The millennials.
Where am I?
Facebook and IG, because my understanding is a lot of millennials refer to it as IG, at least in typing. They have done that with
Yeah, they don't like writing out
Instagram, so they do IG.
vowels and
So,
syllables.
and then us boomers. I'm a boomer. I'm the dreaded boomers, where it's all our fault. Everything's our fault. We're Facebook. I'm on all of them, so
But you're special.
I know I'm special, but mainly Facebook. Is definitely where they are.
Yeah,
The
they're on Facebook.
millennials are.
So there you go. Go to Facebook. If I've heard anything, Facebook for most of them. So
Yes, yes, and that's why I always advise start with Facebook.
there, when in doubt, go with Facebook.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Mary
Well,
Ann.
you're very welcome.
And this has been another episode of Deep Thoughts.
I'm marketing.
Bye.
Bye.